Hello and welcome to this episode of Dread Captures, the ultimate destination for those who seek the thrill of witnessing the unexplained. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the most compelling and jaw-dropping camera footage we can find. Trail cameras, security cameras, and other recording devices can capture events that occur when no one is around. We have gathered trail camera footage of wild animals, cryptids, paranormal activity, mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows, and strange phenomena that defy explanation. We have it all. Our team of experts scours the internet and beyond to bring you the latest and greatest in the world of wildlife and the unknown. So whether you're a seasoned cryptozoologist, a veteran outdoorsman, or just a curious viewer, buckle up and get ready for an adventure like no other. Now, let's get into the captures. A couple captured this intriguing image while they were renovating their mobile home. Picture this. Over several weeks, you hear odd sounds at irregular intervals. At night, you can't shake the feeling that someone or something is peeping into your home through the windows. It's unnerving to say the least. You have no concrete evidence, just this looming sense of unease. So, you decide to set up a camera near the window, hoping to catch the cause of your discomfort. After a while, you muster the courage to review the footage. Your heart skips a beat when, on the screen, you spot a mysterious figure that you hadn't expected. Looking closely, the facial features hint at the possibility of it being Bigfoot. But then you wonder, are there any other creatures with such distinctive characteristics? What makes this even more puzzling is the fact that, according to the couple, there aren't any apes or similar large primates known to inhabit that region. This leads to even more questions. If it truly is Bigfoot, are these elusive beings becoming less cautious, allowing themselves to be seen more often? Or is there a deeper, possibly hidden agenda that we're yet to discover? This unsettling video, which has been buried through the years, was posted on the YouTube channel Anything Whatever. As a couple plus one drive through the isolated forests near Provo, Utah, the person recording and their companions felt an eerie sensation of being watched from the shadows of the trees. Trusting their gut, they swiftly turned their car around and began filming, anticipating an unexpected development. Here's the chilling scene they captured deep within the dense woods.
This corner, I think. Like right here somewhere.
Oh, look, right there. Stop, back up. It was right there, I just saw it.
Gosh.
Watch out, you're like going off the road.
Like right here somewhere.
Oh, look, right there.
Navigating through the nearly impenetrable darkness, the car's headlights briefly reveal an entity standing precisely between two trees, just as Anything Whatever had described. This being appears robust and is covered in thick fur. What's more unsettling is its gaze, which seems to fixate on the passengers, yet it doesn't attempt to hide as they drive past. The video is titled Bigfoot Sighting Near Sundance, Utah, and many viewers are convinced they're seeing the legendary Bigfoot in action. However, the question remains, is this a genuine glimpse of the mysterious Bigfoot? Let me know what you guys think, and if you've seen this video before. It's not every day that someone snaps a vivid image of a potential supernatural entity. However, Jerry Moran, a mother from Derry, Northern Ireland, managed to capture an astonishing yet eerie image during a forest hike. Eager to immortalize memories of her family outing, Jerry took several photographs of her loved ones. But upon reviewing the pictures at home, she was taken aback by an unexpected discovery. The photo in question showcases Jerry's children enjoying their time in the forest. But upon closer inspection, an unfamiliar figure can be spotted right before her son Finn. Recalling her experience, Jerry mentioned, quote, "After our walk, I was looking through all the photos I had taken and noticed a kind of shadow or disturbance in front of my son Finn." She continues, "When I looked closer, I couldn't believe what I saw. It looked like a man to me. It looked like a soldier standing there beside the tree. None of us saw anything when we were walking past the tree. There was nothing there to see. The kids didn't notice anything and weren't afraid or anything. It really freaked me out when I saw it at home. On my phone, the kids want to head back out again. This week for a walk, once the photograph gained traction on local media outlets, dairy historian Ken McCormack shed light on its significance. He highlighted that the very spot where this eerie silhouette appeared used to be a post for the British military in the early 20th century. Ken opined that the shadowy figure bore a strong resemblance to a military officer from that era. So, the question arises, did Jerry Moran inadvertently photograph the spectral image of a bygone soldier? Share your thoughts below. This image sure looks normal at first glance, but a second and third look, and you'd realize that there is nothing normal about it. At first, it looks like a coyote. You look closely and realize that although it does look like a coyote, it has features that are somewhat reminiscent of a wolf. Despite the blend of features, it's not a coy wolf either. You look at its eyes and you'd realize that they're not a normal color you'd expect from such a canine. It almost looks possessed, as though there were some other entity possessing its body, or perhaps another being had shape-shifted and taken its form. Many that have seen it believe it to be a skinwalker. A mother deer used to hang around the trail cam where this was captured until this strange thing started showing up. At the beginning of the video clip, the camera slowly zooms into a picturesque cluster of trees that you might typically find in any woodland area, but within a few moments, the scene shifts from serene to surreal. Suddenly, from the depths of this forest, a bizarre figure emerges. It seems almost otherworldly, a puzzling entity perched high on a tree branch. At a quick glance, this figure bears a resemblance to a human, but its features are indistinct, making it difficult to clearly identify. Encountering such a sight in person would likely send anyone in fear. Now, here's where it gets even more intriguing. The video is purportedly a screen recording from Google Maps. That's right. According to the person who uploaded the clip, this revelation has sparked heated debate among viewers. Some are convinced that the video has captured evidence of a supernatural entity. They argue that there's something out there that defies our understanding. On the other hand, skeptics dismiss the entire thing as absurd. They contend that it's implausible for Google Maps to capture such anomalies in a forest setting. So, the question remains, is this a genuine glimpse into the unknown, or just a curious quirk of technology? The camera captures a moment so delicate and silent, it makes even the faintest whisper sound, as jarring as a plate shattering on the floor. Suddenly, and seemingly out of thin air, a figure dashes into view, racing swiftly to the right. Its destination? That remains unclear. This mysterious entity has a figure that's both haunting and fascinating. It bears a spooky resemblance to a ghost, but with legs that stretch long, reminiscent of those on an ostrich or perhaps a flamingo. Upon closer inspection, the oddity intensifies. This figure doesn't seem to have an upper body at all. Instead, its form looks as ghostly and intricate as a spider's web floating in the breeze. Despite its unusual and eerie appearance, the figure moves with a purpose. It strides forward with an air of confidence, exuding a sense of power. This raises so many questions. What is this strange being? Where is it headed? And most importantly, what could possibly explain its very existence? Could this be some cryptic creature from folklore? Or perhaps, considering the season, it's merely an individual in an ingeniously crafted Halloween costume? If it's the latter, then kudos to the creator. Let me know your thoughts. Today's intriguing footage hails from the Japanese paranormal channel, Fourth Wall. A man sent a video to the Fourth Wall crew, sharing that after rescuing a stray cat previously owned by his home's former inhabitants, strange events began occurring. He gifted the cat to his acquaintances, the Kimuras. However, just a few months later, due to unsettling incidents in the residence, the Kimuras chose to relocate. It was said that the house had a sinister history, spanning 2 decades, with tales hinting that an earlier dweller may have been under a possessed spirit. It was also said that a man met his demise near the door in question. Determined to document the eerie occurrences, the man placed cameras around the house, particularly focusing on the notorious door linked to the tragedy from 2 decades prior. The initial recording showed a paper eerily slipping off a shelf. Disturbed by these happenings, the Kimuras left. They couldn't stand it anymore, and ultimately this left the house deserted. However, the owner's recording endeavors continued. A few nights in, the static camera captured a particularly haunting scene. A door gently swung open on its own, revealing a ghostly white figure in the doorway. Blown away, he began examining all the video clips from the time the Kimuras inhabited the place. During his review, he stumbled upon a spine-chilling moment. The footage showed Mr. Kimura entering the living space, then peculiarly standing still for about 2 minutes. Bizarrely, he later squatted next to the infamous door. As one of their cats sauntered in, it seemingly disregarded Mr. Kimura as if he wasn't truly himself. He eventually exited the area. A side note when asked about the video, Mr. Kimura had no recollection of this. Many who viewed this unsettling video on YouTube speculated that the dwelling might be haunted by the soul of the individual who died there 20 years ago. Some even theorized that the ghostly figure was a malevolent being that might have taken over. Mr. Kimura echoing the event from 20 years back. Is the residence truly cursed? Did he indeed capture supernatural phenomena on camera? I'm very curious about what you guys think. Have you ever seen Jurassic Park? If yes, then you understand the captivating yet daunting portrayal of dinosaurs. The movie seamlessly merges fantasy with the chilling reality of prehistoric creatures. Take, for example, a video that's been making rounds on the internet. This clip displays what seems like a shadowy figure of a large winged being. At first glance, you'd think it's just a typical bird due to its wingspan and protruding beak. However, upon a detailed view, it eerily mirrors the flying reptiles seen in Jurassic Park. Remember those menacing creatures that attacked planes and grabbed unsuspecting humans from the sky? They're called pterodactyls. Dinosaurs have always been a hot topic of conversation and speculation. There's concrete proof of their existence, with numerous fossils affirming their era on this planet. Yet, the common belief is that they perished several million years ago. However, some skeptics debate their total extinction. A few even reference theories like the Hollow Earth idea, positing that these ancient beings might secretly inhabit hidden regions. Which leads to the speculation, could the entity in the footage be a descendant of the pterodactyl, or is it merely a clever ruse? Let me know what you guys think. Personally, I've never heard of the Hollow Earth idea. Have you guys? By now, the idea of extraterrestrial life shouldn't really surprise us. This footage from California captured a captivating event in the night sky. Brilliant lights illuminated what appeared to be an aircraft, or more accurately, one craft seemingly separating from another. The distinct shapes of the two crafts stood out, their contours defined by the radiant lights they emitted. Observing the speed and maneuvers of this craft, it's challenging to believe that it's a product of human engineering. The agility and unique nature of the movement aren't like anything we've seen from human-made aerial vehicles. This leads us to ponder the tantalizing possibility. Might this be an aircraft from another world? Could we, in fact, be witnessing genuine extraterrestrial technology in our own skies? The very thought raises a myriad of questions. Why are they here? Is this a one-time visit, or have they been observing us for a while? And if these are actual aliens, what could they possibly want? While the footage from California provides no definitive answers, it certainly stokes our curiosity. The photo in question was taken by a young girl sitting next to another woman. At first, they didn't think much of the snapshot, but when they looked at it later on, they were in for a shocking surprise. Floating just above the young girl's head was the image of another head, which bore the appearance of an elderly man. His eyes, eerily empty, stared back at them. One might wonder, could this be the spirit of a doting grandfather visiting from the afterlife to spend a brief, tender moment with his beloved granddaughter? However, when the image is inspected closely, the ghostly representation of what appears to be a grandfatherly figure seems too perfect. It's so well detailed that it's reminiscent of high-quality editing work, the kind you'd see in movies. But despite the possibility of it being fabricated, the unsettling feeling the picture gives can't easily be dismissed. There's an undeniable eeriness about it that lingers long after you've seen it. A TikTok user uploaded this video clip. The description accompanying the video simply stated, "Found this in the middle of nowhere." In the video, as the scene unfolds, you see what appears to be a lone figure positioned in the midst of the road. The setting is eerily silent, and the surroundings seem desolate, almost as if the place had been forgotten by time. The intent of this figure is puzzling, as it seems to be making an effort to redirect an approaching car, guiding or perhaps warning it to choose a different path. When you take a closer look, the figure itself is, well, unsettling. Its skin appears pale, almost ghostly. It possesses a thin stature, but what's particularly unnerving are its long, outstretched arms, seemingly reaching out for something. Coupled with an oddly shaped head, the figure looks otherworldly. To put it plainly, it doesn't resemble any human I've ever seen. Although the exact location of where this video was shot remains uncertain, one thing is clear from the environment. It's an isolated, perhaps even forsaken location. The kind of place where stories and legends are born. Many questions arise from watching this clip. What is this figure? Why is it there? And what was its intent? A Reddit user recently posted a photo that caught a lot of people's attention. The photo was taken using Samsung's advanced night vision technology. The person who uploaded the picture mentioned hearing odd sounds in their apartment, especially coming from the kitchen area. Sounds like tapping and the opening and closing of cupboard doors have been keeping them on edge. Adding to the eerie vibe, the apartment building itself dates back to the 1970s and has a bit of a sketchy reputation. At first glance, the photo looks like any other ordinary snapshot, taken in complete darkness except for some faint external light filtering in from outside. But thanks to Samsung's advanced technology, the photo appears much clearer and brighter than you'd expect for a picture taken in the dark. However, things get interesting when you zoom in and manually brighten the image even more. Hidden in the shadows, an unsettling figure begins to appear. The image shows a man with long hair and a beard dressed in a dark coat. It's enough to creep you out. Night vision devices work by using something called image intensifier tubes. These tubes amplify whatever ambient light is available, allowing for much clearer and brighter images even in low light conditions. This technology is commonly used in various scenarios like nighttime surveillance, search and rescue missions, and covert operations by first responders and other professionals. So, the question now is, could this mysterious figure be the source of all the strange noises that the person has been hearing in their apartment? It's a compelling thought, and has certainly sparked a lot of discussion among those who've seen the image.